Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Yoga for Skaters. My name is Ace, and in today's weekly yoga class, we are going to do a posture-focused flow, and the posture we're focusing on is Dolphin. So if you were able to check out the posture focus video on Dolphin, that's going to help you here. If not, give this one a try, and if you want to dive in a little bit deeper with Dolphin, you can with the posture focus video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for today. Again, we are going to be thinking about overhead shoulder position, side body opening, as well as shoulder mobility as we move through our flow today. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. I'm going to sit kneeling here. You just want a position where you can ground the sit bones and feel a slight tilt of your pelvis forward and down. So we encourage that natural curve of the low back. And then from here, go ahead and take those arms nice and wide. Pull the fingertips back as if they were going to touch the backs of the forearms. Nice. We'll just take a good inhale here to really press the palms away, opening up the wrists. Very nice. And then from here, go ahead and bring those hands so that the fingertips are pointing straight out. And then make fists with your hands. Go ahead and turn the left fist down. We're going to take the right arm up and down the back body, the left arm back and up. Nice. And then go ahead and undo that one. We'll switch so the right fist goes down so that we can switch sides as we come into this dynamic Gomukhasana drill here. So keep going, switching side to side. Once you've done a few rounds of switching side to side to just find the action, then start to bring a little technique into it, right? Keeping the core braced. Nice. Can you keep the heart lifting straight up? And then on these next few, as you bring the fists towards each other, can you find a little bit of activation? So squeeze the fists towards each other and then undo it. Nice. Good. Press the fists towards each other, the back body, then undo it. We'll do one more time each side, taking that first side to find some engagement. Yes. And then switching, same thing, second side, squeezing those fists towards each other at the back body. Beautiful. Undoing that one. Nice. And then go ahead and just shake out those arms, and we're going to shift forward into tabletop position. So if you were using a block or a prop, you can set that to the side. And from your tabletop position, just start to move through a few cat-cows. As you inhale, arch the spine, take a look up. And as you exhale, press down. You can curl the tailbone, tuck the chin. Nice. Inhaling again, find that arch, shoulders spread. And then exhale, push the floor away, feel the back body broaden. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Nice. And then from this tabletop position, go ahead and we're going to find this gate pose variation. So from tabletop, extend that left foot out to the left. And then we're just going to push back and pull forward a few times just to kind of open up the inner thigh, kind of warm up the hips here. But ultimately, we're going to be taking this into a little bit of a spinal twist as we start. Nice. So from here, once you've pushed back and pulled forward a few times, go ahead and bring the shoulders over the wrists. We're going to inhale the left arm up. And as you exhale, thread that left arm through the right arm. Come onto the back of that left shoulder. You can rest the left ear on your mat. And then tiptoe the right fingertips overhead as long as that feels good in your body. And then we'll activate everything here. So press into the back of that left arm. So push the floor away with that left shoulder. And then come up onto the fingertips of that right hand. So arms, shoulders are activated. Nice. We're finding some length and engagement. One more inhale here. As you exhale, draw the right hand back underneath the right shoulder, press your way up, and we'll come right back to that starting position to do the second side. So left knee comes back under the left hip, Go ahead and extend the right foot out to the right. And then just a few times here, push back, pull it forward, nice, push back, yeah. So as roller skaters, right, we've got inversion tricks. We require shoulder strength, right? My derby players, you do a lot of contact. You need those strong, stable shoulders. And Dolphin is one of those poses that can be really helpful and complementary for building shoulder strength as well as training our minds and bodies to get upside down. So same thing, second side, reach the right arm up, thread that right arm through the left arm, coming onto the back of that right shoulder. Right ear rests on your mat. Walk the left fingertips overhead. And then activate. Press the back of that right shoulder and arm into the floor. And then tent those left fingers. Push the floor away. So it's almost as if everything but those fingertips and the back of the right arm could float up away off the mat. You're pushing so much. Nice. One more inhale. And then exhale, walk the left fingertips back. Press your way up, coming back into that starting position. Nice. Bring the right knee back underneath the right hip. We're going to come back into our tabletop position. And then from here, go ahead and plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. So in down dog, taking a moment to notice those focal points, right? Arms are overhead. Can we press into the pads of the fingers, really driving that L shape of the index finger and the thumb into the mat to find some length along the sides of the neck? Perfect. Same thing as you press the floor away, feel that upper back broaden. Nice. Next, inhale, take a look in between your hands, tiptoe your way all the way up to the top of your mat for an easy forward fold. Nice. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, really maybe soften the knees, really feel that pelvic tilt towards the thighs so that the hip points rise up to the ceiling. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Shoulders are heavy and soft. Next inhale, find your halfway lift. Straight legs, nice flat back. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down to rise up. Arms reach overhead. And as you exhale, palms together at your heart, or take those arms along the side body. Go ahead and find a nice, strong standing position. We're going to take about 3 breaths here to set an intention. If it feels safe and comfortable to close your eyes, you can go ahead and do that. We'll find that inhale to root through the bottoms of the feet. And that exhale to rise through the crown of the head. And take these last 2 breaths to hold on to that steadiness and take a moment to set an intention for your practice here today. Nice. On your last exhale, you can flutter the eyes open if they were closed. And then we'll go ahead and get into our flow. Starting with your inhale, reach up and look up. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. So the left foot will stay in front. We're going to step that right foot back. As you inhale, rise up for high lunge. And in this high lunge, press the pads of the fingers together overhead. Keep those elbows right where they are. Hinge at the elbows and send the fingertips behind you. Yeah. Keep that nice strong lunge. Start to press the pads of the fingers together. You should feel that broadening at the upper back, that outer border of the shoulders. One more inhale. Keep those ribs together and down. As you exhale, go ahead and bring the hands down. Step back to high plank position. Inhale in your high plank. Exhale, come on down to forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, lower the knees, the thighs, the hips. Inhale, draw the mat towards the belly button as you lengthen the heart forward and up for Sphinx. And as you exhale, go ahead and reverse it. So you're going to tuck the toes, Squeeze the glutes, hollow out the belly, back to forearm plank. Nice. And then find your way all the way up to high plank. As you inhale, push the floor away, find that engagement. As you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a full round of breath here, resetting those arms overhead by finding that hand position, those points of contact with the fingertips. Next inhale, reach the right leg up and back. And as you exhale, stack the hips, bend that right knee. Nice. So just a moment here for a little twist, a little hip opener. And then inhale, right leg straight back. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up for your high lunge. On the second side, exhale, open up to warrior two. Beautiful. From your warrior two, just a brief moment, right forearm to the right thigh bone. You're going to take the left thumb to point down, sweep that left arm across the front body, and reach it overhead. Nice. Another moment to find some length. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and cartwheel those arms down. Pop the back heel. Step up to forward fold. Nice. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Reach up. Look up. And as you exhale, forward fold. We're going to reverse this cycle. Same thing through the second sides. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot stays in front, left foot back. As you inhale, rise up. Bring those hands together. Fingertips press into each other. Exhale, bend at the elbows. Keep those elbow eyes pointing forward. Nice. Maybe a little squeeze of the elbows. Good. And then as you exhale, release the hands either side of the right foot. Step back to high plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, knees come down, thighs, then hips. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. And as you exhale, release that Sphinx pose, coming back up to your forearm plank. Nice. From here, press on back up to high plank. We've got an inhale in high plank. As you exhale, up and back, we're going back to downward facing dog. Yes, next inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, stack the hips. Bend the left knee, and a moment to find a little twist and a little hip opening on the left side. Good. Next, inhale, reach that left leg straight back. As you exhale, step it in between the hands. Inhale, rise up for your high lunge. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh, right thumb points down, sweep that right arm across the front body and overhead. Good. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, cartwheel those arms down, pop the back heel up, and step up to forward fold. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, palms together at your heart. Nice. So we'll add a little bit on to this flow, getting into our dolphin. So from here, we'll start by bringing the right knee up to hip height. And then from here, we're going to send that right leg back as you gently hinge at the hips, coming into your warrior three. Nice. So warrior three, hips stay level. Good. Standing leg is strong. And then if you'd like, reach those arms overhead. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, reach the right toes back. We're coming all the way up into that high lunge. Nice. Exhale, hands pressed together, bend at the elbows. Take a moment in this dolphin arm lunge. Good. And on your next exhale, cartwheel those arms down, or just bring the arms down rather. Come into high plank position. Nice. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, lower, forearm plank. Nice. From forearm plank, go ahead and interlace the fingers. Nice. You can stack those pinkies so you have a nice base for your dolphin. And then go ahead and push the floor away. Start to walk the feet in. And like we talked about in the posture focus, there's this nice balance between walking the toes in and pushing the shoulders back. So play around with where you want to be in your dolphin pose. And then find your way there. As you come into dolphin, we're really pressing the forearms into the mat to reach those shoulders away from the ears. Always nice reminder to let the head and the neck relax here. One more inhale. Exhale. Release. Come back to that forearm plank. Nice. You can undo the interlace. Take the hands back to parallel. Exhale, bend the knees. Lower the thighs and the hips. Inhale. Draw the heart forward for cobra. Sphinx. As you exhale, go ahead and reverse it. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, the thighs, the hips. Press back up to your high plank. Inhale in your high plank. Exhale, all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Full inhale here in down dog. And full exhale. Next inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands. Inhale, rise up for high lunge. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Nice. We'll come into extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh bone, left thumb down. Sweep that arm overhead. And then if it's available to you, you might take a deeper variation of extended side angle, bringing that right hand to the inner edge of the right foot to a block or the floor. Also stay right here if this feels good. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms down, pop the back heel, step up to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, go ahead and reach up, take a look up, and exhale, palms together your heart. Nice. Same thing, second side. Here we go. Left knee comes up for balance. Start to find that hinge. Work your way into warrior three on this second side. So holding here. Nice. Hips level, left glute engaged. Right glute is also engaged. Can't help it. And then reach those arms overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, reach back with the left toes. Find your way up to your high lunge. Hands together. Bend those elbows. Find those dolphin arms. Inhale. And exhale. Undo it. Hands come down. Step back to high plank position. Inhale in high plank. Exhale. Lower to forearm plank. Interlace those fingers. Core is strong. Start to lift the hips, walking the toes forward, sending the shoulders towards the toes, and finding your sweet spot here for dolphin. Feeling those calves as you bend the knees a little bit in this inversion, and strength through the shoulders. Nice. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. 1 more inhale. Exhale, walk it back to that forearm plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, the thighs, the hips. Inhale, draw forward for Sphinx. And exhale, all the way back to that forearm plank. Nice. And then all the way up to that high plank. Inhale here. Exhale up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward facing dog. Exhale, send the hips back, reset the arms, the hands, the shoulders. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps in between the hands, spiral that right heel down. And then bring those arms up into warrior two. Perfect. So same deal, our second round of warrior two on the second side, left forearm to left thigh bone. Right thumb is down, sweep that right arm along the right side of the face, and then maybe left hand to a block. That block would be on the inside or the outside of that front leg. Perfect. And we're prioritizing keeping that left side body long. One more inhale. And exhale. Come on down. Good. And step up to forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, palms together your heart. Nice. So we've got one more little bit of flow. We're going to make our way right into that three-legged dolphin variation from standing. And then we'll open up the hips a little bit with a deeper variation of extended side angle, and then we'll call it a day. Inhale, reach up and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Step back to high plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale in forearm plank. Exhale, interlace those fingers, shift into dolphin. Yeah, that sweet spot, distance between elbows and toes, keeping the core strong, ribs draw together towards the belly button. Good. Next inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Beautiful. And then with this right leg up and back, take a few moments to really press into the forearms and maybe shift forward, shoulders over elbows, and shift back. Yeah. So just a little bit of something to play with from forearms as we consider progressing dolphin into a forearm stand. Go ahead and relax the right side. Perfect. Reset your dolphin. Shoulders. Nice. Shoulders strong, neck relaxed. Next inhale, left leg up and back. Good. And then same thing, maybe thinking about shifting those shoulders over the elbows and then pushing back. Nice. So strong through that upper body, but also really bright and driven through that lifted heel. Good. As you're ready, float the left foot down. Nice. Walk your way back to that forearm plank. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees, the thighs, the hips. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lift up. And exhale, reverse it. Find your way into high plank. Perfect. Inhale in high plank. Exhale up and back. Downward facing dog. So nice. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Perfect. On your next exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, spiral that left heel down. We're coming up into warrior two. Beautiful. So a variation of extended side angle where we'll take a bind. So go ahead and start right hand to that right thigh. So the left thumb, again, is going to point down. We'll start with that overhead reach, and then go ahead and just bring that palm to face forward so that the left arm is straight up to the sky. Good. Left thumb spirals forward, around, and back. And can you bring the left fingertips into the right hip crease? Or the full bind is going to be right hand threads through the right thigh, Go ahead and grab the left hand. Nice. And we take a moment here. Inhale. Again, feeling length along the right side body. Can you take that gaze up? One more breath. And then as you're ready, unbind. Yes. Hands either side of the right foot. And then pop the left heel. Step back to high plank position. Inhale here. As you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Last time, second side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Right heel spirals down. We'll find our way up into Warrior 2 first. Left forearm to left thigh. We'll start with the right arm overhead. Again, stay here if this feels good in your body. Otherwise, let the palm face straight ahead of you, right fingertips overhead. Right thumb spirals forward, around, and back to bring the right fingertips into the left hip crease, or go ahead and find the bind. Left hand finds the right hand. And then we want to think of pressing the floor away to open up the heart. Yeah. Inhale here. And exhale. Strong lower body so we can ease the upper body. On that next exhale, gently release the bind. Hands to either side of that left foot. Good. Pop the right heel up. Step back to high plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So nice. Full inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend the knees. Sink the hips all the way back. Let's come into a child's pose for just a moment. Full inhale. And full exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Good. And then as you're ready, go ahead and just slither your way forward. We're going to come onto your belly. Nice. All right. So we're going to work with just some active opening of the front of the shoulders, as well as a little bit of a spinal twist. So the way this one's going to work is you're going to take your left elbow in line with your left shoulder or a little bit above it. And you're going to rest on the left ear or cheek. That right hand is under the right shoulder. And then from here, you're going to press into the right hand, take the right foot, and start to rotate to bring the right toes to the outside of the left side body. As you come into this twist, press that left hand into the floor so that you start to feel the front of the left shoulder, not just stretching as we kind of lean into it, but also finding some engagement. So you can adjust the intensity of this based on how much you press down and how much you let those right toes come to the outside of the left leg. So you can be lower, you can be higher, you can be kind of halfway. Good. Wherever you are, inhale, press the left hand down one more time. And then go ahead and undo it. Nice. Stack the hands, rest the forehead. And from here, just take a moment to notice the shoulders from side to side. Good. And then we'll do this on the second side, all right? So same deal. I'm going to bring that right elbow in line with the right shoulder or a little bit forward. Perfect. I like to keep mine a little forward, just feels better that way. And then left hand under the left shoulder, right ear down. The left foot is going to start to rotate as you press through the left hand. Good. And as you bring that weight into the front of the right shoulder, press that right hand down into the floor. So we find, again, some activation in that lengthened position. This is an injury prevention protocol, right? we're training the muscles to know when to stop. We want to be strong in our end range, right? Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, take your time, releasing your way back onto your belly. Nice. Go ahead and stack those hands once again. Let the forehead rest on the backs of the hands. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and gently start to make your way up, coming back into tabletop position. And we're going to finish up here today with a pigeon with a twist. So Dolphin, it's also an outer hip strengthener, opener as well. So we're going to give the outer hips a little love here for all their work in Dolphin. So bring that left knee in between the hands. Perfect. If there's a setup for pigeon that you like better than not having a prop, go ahead and take that. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and keep that left hand straight out in front, reach the right arm up, and then we're threading that right arm through the left arm, taking our twist here. And then you can reach the left arm overhead. And for this pigeon with a twist, let's just relax into it, okay? 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Last breath here. Draw that left hand back under the left shoulder to press your way up and undo that thread. Good. And then just nice and easy, come back through table, and we'll do the second side. So this side, right knee comes in between the hands. Yes. Left leg back, whatever variation of pigeon feels good in your body here today. Right hand's going to be centered, left arm reaches up, and then thread that left arm through the right, coming to rest on the floor, a block, maybe reaching the right arm overhead, and then relaxing into this one, letting that right hip point sink back, breathing into the left shoulder blade. 2 more deep breaths. Nice. And then gently begin to walk the right hand back. Press your way back up into that pigeon. Nice. And then from that pigeon, just lean to the right, swing the left leg around, and we'll bring both legs straight out in front. Go ahead and let the fingertips reach towards the toes. We're going to slowly roll your way all the way back, coming into your final Shavasana. Go ahead and let the heels be about hips distance. Let the toes open, palms face up. And we'll take a few moments just to let the body decompress after all that work. Dolphin is work. It's work, but it's also really satisfying and really helpful as a stepping stone for our inversions. Beautiful. Just letting yourself take that step back with your awareness and just notice any sensations in the body and anything that feels distracting as far as sensation in the body goes. Just see if you can direct your breath to that area. So we're still here for another few breaths. If you've noticed you've drifted off or your attention has gone elsewhere, just bring it back. Noticing the body, using the breath to ease tension. On your next inhale, you can start to wiggle the fingers, start to wiggle the toes. As you're ready, you can bring some larger movements into the body, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles. Go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. Take a good morning stretch here. And then as you exhale, hug those knees in and roll over to your favorite side, pressing your way up. And we will take a final seat together. You can grab that block again if you need it, or just having a seat on the floor. If you'd like to bring the palms together at your heart, you can go ahead and do that. And then take a moment to recall your intention from the beginning of class. And then take a moment to make a connection between your intention and your practice here today. Keep this connection close as you move off the mat and into the world. The light and the teacher in me sees the light and the teacher in all of you. Shanti, peace, namaste. All right. So thank you so much for joining me today for this posture-focused flow. This is, again, a lot of shoulders, really nice work. If you want any further tips or drills for opening up those shoulders, finding that overhead position, go ahead and check out the Posture Focus Yoga for Skaters video. We will include the link below. Thank you so much again, and I look forward to practicing with you next time.